What's up, E.D.G family? Kevin here, and today we are going to be doing another playthrough of Final Girl Series 2. We are going to be doing Panic at Station 2891. This was one that I was super excited about when I backed this last year. Definitely one of my top two, and thus far it has not failed to impress. So I'm going to go ahead and get you guys down to the table, and I will explain a few things. Alright, so we have Panic at Station 2891. This is, I don't know if you want to call this the second feature, but it is definitely my second playthrough of Series 2 Final Girl. Very excited to bring you this one. I think the Organism is probably so far maybe one of the most interesting killers that this series has. I don't want to say that because I haven't seen everything that this series has to offer, but I'm going to show you a few things of what to expect with our new killer and our new location. So the first thing I want to show you off is we have very interesting mechanics at the station. We have some we have a helicopter, and we have a helicopter card, and we are basically, this is very reminiscent for me of Creek Manor, that we are going to have kind of, I mean, it's almost kind of like a bottleneck trying to save some of these victims. So very, very interesting there. I'm trying to think, what else do we have? We are going to start with this two-way radio. That is something very specific to Station 2891. We have a, what is this thing called? A skidozer. We have a skidozer. We can place that in one of two locations. I've chose to put it here. We also have hallways. So I don't generally use these little flow over cards, whatever you want to call them. We'll see if we need them. They're there just in case. But I've played this a few times now. I'm not saying that I got this one 100% down, so definitely let me know if you catch anything. Ironically, the one thing I will probably forget to do is panic. It tends to be what happens on this specific scenario, hence the name. The other thing is if you noticed on the Organism, we have 3 face down cards. We're gonna have to test. We're gonna have to test these 3 exposed victims and see if any of them are actually infected, have been assimilated. Speaking of which, I'm gonna shuffle this test results card stack. I don't know if I did that. I don't know if I just set them down. It makes me feel better. I don't know. I also want to ask you guys, shuffling 3 cards, you guys got a system that makes you feel like you aren't just setting yourself up for a bad deal when you didn't get the right card out right off the bat? Because that's how I felt a couple times already on this scenario. We're gonna be playing Kate. She is one of the final girls for this feature. She has 4 health, 6 victim slots. If we get her flipped over, we'll talk about that. I like her quite a bit. She's probably, as far as the 4 I've played through so far, she's definitely one of the standouts for me. What else we got here? We are starting at a 5 on the horror scale, so we already know some bad things are happening. Going back to the station, we have frostbite tokens, which we'll talk about when they come out. But yeah, just another way that this location is different than the other ones. So yeah, frostbite, helicopter, those are probably the 2 main things. Our setup card is going to be a nice stew. So we are set up for this. We do not put a killer down. Obviously, this is for if we were to play other killers, and I am very excited to see what they bring to this location, because I will tell you, the Organism, so much different compared to other killers I played. What else we got? The lab. Okay, so we have to test these, but we can get a free test if we can get them to the lab, which is actually where the black meeple is right now. It will not cost us any of these test kits. These test kits are up here. You're not going to be able to see them. They're basically going to be something you can pick up when you search any of those locations in addition to any of the items you're searching for. So remember that. We can use those. Those are basically free actions to use when we want to test. We'll draw from the test results. We'll find out if they are assimilated, and we will go from there. We have 3 different organism types. The miniatures for those right there. And the card. This is specific to Station 2891. It is Fly Faster. It is going to be a way for us to move the helicopter from the Arctic station to the Arctic airport and back. Very important. And I do believe the only thing we haven't really done setup-wise is going to be draw a starting event card. So we have a starting event. I have not. I have had this once. This is a hidden weapon cache, which I'm glad I have these tokens out already. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip these guys. We'll shuffle them. And we need to put these tokens face down on all 4 of the outdoor spots, excluding the exit space. If you move into one of these spaces, reveal the token. If the token is an X, discard it with no effect. If the token has a gun, one of those does, this is the armory. This space can now be searched. So we're going to take all the weapon cards from the unused item cards, shuffle them, and create an armory item deck. Do not reveal the top card. So I don't know if we do that right off the bat. We can do that. I think we can go ahead and do that. I'm going to go and shuffle these up. We will see which one is which if we go there. So there are the 4 potential armory spots. Oops. And we'll go ahead and do this. This is why I kind of set this out. I knew this was a possibility. I feel like this scenario has a ton of possibilities. Okay, so we have 2 weapons that we have to shuffle face down. And we'll put the rest of these off to the side. One's a flamethrower, one's a flare gun. Got a 50-50 shot, but we don't know which one is going to be which. So we'll put that right there. And I think that should do it. We'll set those over there. And I think we could probably go ahead and get started. This one is, like I said, very unique scenario. Killer's not even really active until you expose one. The terror deck still works, still kind of functions. Let's see. I think we're good. Alright, so we have our starting hand. What should we do? Well, we definitely potentially can get a flamethrower, which would be pretty useful to take out one of these. We can also try to get over to the lab and get one tested early. Only problem is well, that'll quicken what we have to deal with quicker. So let's go and do some focuses. Let's prepare for what we have going on. I do think starting at a lower horror is definitely interesting. Can't remember other than playing on like a hard mode. So we're gonna sacrifice some cards. We could go 2, get 2 time, which we may do. We may do that right now. We'll keep the focus and we'll sacrifice all of these guys. The weak attack, the short rest, the walk, and we will be able to move up 1 on the horror track and 2 on the time. We'll keep that focus and let's think about what we're gonna do. We do have a 2-way radio. We can spend time to move victims 1 spot. We have 4 activations on that. Let's see what we're gonna do. Get a distraction. It's down to 5. Obviously want to handle this horror track as quickly as we possibly can. I want to do something on the next turn. More than that. 1, 2, 3. So I'm thinking, do we grab a second distraction card, get ourselves a bunch of time, and maybe a sprint? Or, I do want to get over there. These are all going to panic. They're going to move. So the big ones are. I'm trying to think. Definitely, I'm thinking about boom. 1. I don't know. I think we're gonna do that. I don't think I've ever went this route. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Now, do we go sprint or do we just make sure that these are gonna hit? Grab one of those close calls. You know, we still have a focus. We could totally burn. That's what I'm thinking though. 2. If we get rid of one of these focuses. We can get a close call and a sprint. Just thinking 1, 2. How much time could this potentially get us? This could get us 6 time, which would max us out. Make a huge next turn. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to make sure these hit. I know it seems, I don't normally play this way. I don't think I've ever grabbed 2 distraction cards right off the bat, so we'll see how that does for us. But that will finish up my turn. We will put these all back here. And we will see what's going to happen. So obviously we have no activation on the organism yet. So we'll draw this terror card. We'll see what we have. They just left. If there are no victims in play, discard. We don't. Remove 1 normal victim from the game, choosing 1 in the outdoor if applicable, which that's obvious. And then we are going to move up the bloodlust track. So dead, they just left. It says remove, but we are moving up the bloodlust track, so we can only assume the worst. And then if the organism was out, it would move towards a victim. But what is going to happen now is we would put frostbite tokens down. There are no nobody's outside, so that will not happen. And we could move the chopper, but I'm going to choose not to because it won't be helpful. So that is exactly what is that turn. And now the part that I generally forget to do is panic our exposed victims. So we'll start with the gray. And he rolls a 1, so he is going to come out to the hallway. We will roll for the black. A 2. He will not go anywhere, which is good, because I want to try to get over there before he gets out. And then a 1, he is also not going to go anywhere. So I will tell you, these guys don't tend to move a lot from specific rooms. Lab, rec room, even the kitchen, they tend to stay there. And that should be it. So, let's see what we're going to do. This is a big planning turn. Speaking of planning, almost should have grabbed a plan. Planning would have been pretty good. Alright, let's reset our time. And let's see what we can do. Let's get a distraction in play right now. Hopefully it works. Good roll. Alright, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Question. Do we go for the focus? Or do we go for the other distraction? Say we go for the other distraction, so if we have to burn cards, we can burn the focus. And we'll just get it. So that's 1. We could re-roll. I think we will. Did not work. I don't think there's a reason to re-roll. We will just go up 1 and get a time. And now do we use the other focus? I don't think we do. I think we keep these. I think we're in good shape. 9 time to spend, and we're getting a bunch of cards back, and we are in a positive horror situation. So we're definitely going to move. Definitely going to want to move. Maybe we grab the improvise now. Get down to 6. And we can handle these. Let's do it. Improvise for 3. Definitely getting a sprint. We need some mobility this turn. We will get that other focus back, so that's going to be helpful. We can definitely spend some time. We go for the planning card though. We'll have a sprint. I don't grab the planning card very often. I'm not really sure necessarily why. But I'm thinking, so if we could get a planning in play, do the improvise, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll be full. Be full of a focus. I don't really necessarily need the short rest, but I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to grab the planning card. I am learning how to play this game a little differently. So we will see what happens. Okay. Just chilling in the kitchen, getting some food. And let's see what is going to happen. It senses we are vulnerable. If there are no mutated victims in play, panic each victim in or adjacent to. Okay. Well, that's a lot of victims. I will tell you right now. It's a lot of victims. We're about to panic. Okay. So we'll start with the commander. We'll work this way. I believe the most it's going to be is this hallway. This hallway's got 3 to panic. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and panic. I'm assuming our commander is in the commander's hut, but it's a 2. He will stay there. He is not going anywhere. Okay. So let's do the hallway. We'll start with the victim. It's a 4. Where is he going to go? Over to this hallway. Okay. 2. Where are you going to go? Into there. And the other one. Another 2. I don't know if you want to be in there with that guy. Okay, so that is that. We still have to panic our exposed victims, though. So we're going to go with the gray guy right off the bat. It's a 6. He is going into the supply closet. I don't know what he's doing in that supply closet. We're going with the lab. 1. He's staying. Okay. And then we'll go do the rec room. And that is another 1, which he stays. Okay. Back to me. See, very different. At least the first part of this is very, very, very different, I feel. Alright, well, we're going to have a big turn. Having a big turn. We are going for the planning phase right now. That is not good. Oh, we didn't roll enough dice. First of all, we didn't roll enough dice. Okay. Well, I don't really want to reuse the time. And I would be okay swacking a few cards. So we're going to use a close call. I'm going to re-roll 1 die. Yeah, we'll go with 1 die. Good roll. Good roll. Okay, so we know now that for the next roll, which will be our improvise, everything's good. What are we going to do? We got a couple focuses. We'll get some time back. But I think we need to start moving. I want to get over and test that guy. But I also want to get some guys out of here. So we could run over 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we go hallways. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we can get to them. Let's do the sprint. Success. Use a time. 1, 2, and 3. We don't need a test kit. We gotta draw this. What is he? He is safe. So we have drawn a safe victim card. He is not infected. We can swap him out for a regular one. And we no longer have to worry about this guy. He is gone. Okay, so now we can maybe try to get those guys out. But this will not go back in. If we were to draw the assimilated card, first of all, we would now have an organism on the board, but we would also shuffle it back in. So right now, we know out of those 2, one of them is going to be an organism. One of them may also still be an organism. All right, let's walk. Let's try to get these guys out because we can go 1, 2. We can just hang out there. Did we get a search card? I did not grab a search card. So 1, 2, 1, and then maybe go to the tool shed. What is probably the best? The roller skates help with the hall, because you can just move through the hallways without actually having to use movement, which is pretty good. But the char's pretty good too. He's in the supply closet. We got a dog in the supply closet. Let's I say we at least get to those other ones. I want to try to get at least those three maybe out of here. So let's walk. Good roll. Use 1. We'll go 1 and then 2. I think getting at least 3 of them off before we get the organism on the board is probably a good call. Just looking. Was that my fastest way? I think it's still probably the fastest way. Tool shed. Yeah, I'm not impressed with the skates. We are going to need to figure out what we're going to do here. I don't have a ton of movement. So maybe just hang out, get some focus back. Get some focus back. We'll keep our short rest, our weak attack, our walk. We can get them on the chopper the next turn. Let's do that. Let's play focus. It's a good focus. Gets us up to here. Gets us back to here. Let's play another focus. Okay. 3 time. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so what are we going to buy? What are we going to buy? What is our time worth? I know eventually we're going to need that fly faster card, so we got to keep that in the back of our mind. But I'm thinking we go for an improvise. Another sprint. That's going to cost us 5. We'll leave us with 4. Probably get a close call. Maybe a search. I don't know if we can get... Thinking. We go 1, 2, 3. Get 2 of them on. I could use a time and send one of them further out. So we go with the improvise for 3. Puts us down to 6. And we could get rid of a short rest, which I think we will do. Because I can definitely move one of those now, which I think is a good call. Get him a little closer. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to use a time to move one of them out. If we need to, we can move them into the tool shed. I don't know if it's helpful. All right, so now we can spend 2 on the sprint. 1 on the fly faster, 1 on the close call. And do we get a search this turn? We're about to get nothing. Nothing back. Okay. We could have got rid of the weak attack too. We do have a walk. We do have a walk. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Not super helpful. We have 2. Yeah, that's all I can think to do. Other than maybe sending those guys out. But that didn't really save me any time. I gotta go through there anyways. We'll grab a search. That'll finish us out. Reset this guy up. And improvise. I will say, I've had a lot of thoughts on Season 3 as I've been playing this. I'm definitely planning on doing a video on it. At least kind of maybe... I want to do it early enough that we don't really know specifics what features we're looking at for Season 3. Series 3. I want to do that. I think it's fun to speculate, and I think, we can have a lot of fun with that. Alright, so let's go ahead and flip a tarot card. It's not safe here. Each victim that is adjacent to a hallway moves into the hallway. That kind of changes our plan a little bit. Everybody's coming out into the hallway, which is why they have the cards. Okay. Panic, one victim from each, so just him. Horror track, 1, 2, frostbite token. Changes it a little bit. I've had more helicopter movement early on in this one than I feel like I have on any of them. So we do need to panic the commander. Call him the commander. Don't go outside. It's not going to go outside. It's not safe in here. All right, now we need to panic our 2 infected or exposed. All right, so where's he gonna go? In here with me. That changes the game a little bit. Where is he gonna go? He is gonna go to 1. Going outside. Now, if that would have happened before, we would have put a frostbite token on him, but it won't happen yet. I'm going to probably get him to the tool shed. I'm going to do that. Worst case scenario, we have him in the tool shed. I don't really want those skates, but that'll be okay. All right, so back to me. Back to me. What are we going to do? Well, do we use the improvise right now? Or do we wait till, I'm just thinking, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just do a sprint. Sprint, search, test. Keep the improvise for the next turn. Have a big turn. No, let's do it. We're all in on this. We're all in on this. Let's do it. All right, 2 dice, because, well, I forgot about that. Forgot about that. We got 2 dice. Move him into the tool shed. I just don't have any way to focus right now. I don't really want to use the improvise yet either. I might just move. Try to sprint. If it doesn't work, I have the yeah, let's do that. The odds of him leaving that tool shed are pretty high. And I will tell you, if he gets frostbite and dies, he like automatically we see if he's a organism or not. Crazy. Okay, I think that's the play. I think we're just gonna sprint in there. Go hang out in there. We got 2, so we can get rid of this and the weak attack, which will get us 2 movement. This is all we needed. Use a time. Take him with us. 1. We're on the armory space, so let's flip that. Armory's not there. We're going to take both of them into the tool shed. This will come off in the passive round since he's now inside. My thought is that's all I kind of want to do. We're in there. We got an improvise for the next turn. I have a search for the next turn. I have a walk, and I have 5 time to spin. I think that's the play. We need to get some dice back. And if we have 2 walks and he isn't a victim, we can get them onto the helicopter. I think that's my play. Small turn, but baby steps, baby steps. All right. I can test him if he stays. I don't know if he's going to stay. He may run back out there. But then I'll have a test kit, and I'll be able to deal with it. Okay, so let's go down. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 cards If we want to keep the focuses, I don't really necessarily need the short rest, though. Walk. 1, 2. We grab the distraction. We're going to have a free rock. 1, 2, 1. Probably go this way. Yeah. Five to spend. 5 to spend. We don't necessarily need the distraction, but I would feel better about it. Big turn, though. Big turn. We got to think big turn. We might need a guard card. I'm debating between the distraction and the sprint. We only have 2 cards. Yep. Distraction. No. I'm actually going to get rid of this 5 faster because I don't think we'll need it this turn. Yeah, I don't know. Three. Get rid of the, take the close call. Yeah. Yeah. It leaves us with 1, but I don't really know what to do with it unless I get rid of the 5 faster. Yeah, let's get rid of the 5 faster for a time. It'll give us 2. We'll grab a sprint. Big turn. Big turn. Okay. Should be good. Alright, what are you guys going to do? We'll be dead by morning. Choose one. Either 2 horror, nope, or 1 bloodlust. We'll do the bloodlust. Okay. Choose one. Panic all victims or panic myself. Panic all victims. Let's go with that. Let's go with panic all victims. Okay. And then anybody outside is going to get some frostbite. Alright, so let's start with the guys with me. Let's go with the regular one. It's a 5. He's going to stay. Good. Let's go with the exposed. He's a 1. He's going back outside. Shocking. Let's go with the other one. He's a 3. So he's going inside. Commander's hut. He is staying inside. Alright, let's do the horizontal hallway. He is going to 3. Do we see a 3? Yeah. Into the lab. He's a 1. He's a 5. Let's not panic him again. He's a 3. Going down to the kitchen. Okay, so got 3 more to do. A lot of panicking, I'm telling you. A lot of panicking. He's going outside. That's not good for you. He's going to 5. Last one. 4. To that hallway. People are running around crazy. Okay, so nothing's going to happen. He's going to get a frostbite token. So we definitely got to think about that. And then we'd move the helicopter again, but there's no reason to. Man, I could already had him there and almost back. All right. Now we need to panic the exposed victims because they're freaking out. They don't know if they're infected. All right, where's he going? 3. Oh, he would have also got one. I need to get him one. Frostbite token. So he's going over to here, which I guess doesn't really work, but we'll see what happens. And he is Going back out. Oh, he wouldn't have got this yet. This was after the fact. No, he'd have got it right there. He'd have got it right there. He doesn't because he was inside. He's going 2. Yeah, he's going back out. Okay. There's a lot of panicking. Lots of panicking. Well, we are going to try to do an improvise, I think. Try to do improvise. Right off the bat. Let's roll the 2 that are face-up successes. Alright. Improvising. Not good. I don't like it. I'm okay burning stuff, though. So let's play close call. Move him out of the way. Let's re-roll this guy. Can we get rid of that many cards? Short rest is gone. Thinking 1, 2, 3. No, we need to get rid of both focuses. We can search. We need to search. We have to get that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. We might lose one this turn. We're going to have to get rid of a walk. But we are good on the improvise. Not great, but good enough, I guess. Okay. I thought about rolling the desperation die, but I don't think we're there yet. Alright, so we're good on that. Let's do a distraction. Good enough. Not great, but it'll get us back there and give us a time to search with 3 dice. Okay, so we will grab a test kit from the tool shed. And we will look at these guys. Old revolver, that's the one. That's the one. We're grabbing an old revolver. I don't want the skates. Okay. So let's walk. Taking him with us. 1, 2. I don't know if it's a good play, but this is going to happen. Is this an armory? It is. But we still have to search it, right? Yeah, still have to search it. So, but we do know there's a searchable spot. We're going to use the test kit. Test kit is being used right now. He's infected. He's not infected. He is safe. He's safe. That is such a good... So lucky. Okay, what can we do now? I know what we can do. We got a sprint. And a time. Did that cost us a time? Yeah, that was my walk. Okay. Let's get 3 of them out. Let's do it. I am going to use 1 time to move him to here. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Then we're gonna use my sprint card. Good enough? Alright, so I'm basically gonna go 1, 2, or no, 1, 2, 3. We'll have to stay here, but we'll get all of these guys on the helicopter. We don't get the bonus until they reach the airport, but we can move this onto this to know that it is departing. And these guys are gonna come off, and we'll hang out here. And we don't really care about these armory tokens now because we know they're not any good. We'll just flip these guys, and we know the red one is the one that is going to be infected. Has to be. But we are out of cards. And we have 4 to spend. Did I not grab all my stuff back last time? I'm just thinking sprint, walk, search, distraction, walk. Oh, no, we used all of that for the improvise. That makes sense. Okay, so we have 4 to spend. What do we want to do? If I had to guess, I would say we grab a sprint. Just try to get back out of somewhere. Or we try to go for one of those weapons. Might be the play. It might be the play to go get one of those weapons. Take the other exposed into the lab. Just thinking. I'm just thinking. No, let's get inside. We'll try to take the exposed one into the hallway or something. Grab a sprint for 2. Trying to think, what else do we want to get for 2? If we get these out, we get some free movement, a guard, and a retaliate. Those are all good. We definitely want to grab the fly faster, and let's grab the close call. It's a good play. I think so. Good play. Walk. Search. Distraction. 2 movements on there. We could get him back inside if we had to. So remember that. We can always burn time to try to communicate. These guys need to go back in. Focus. But I feel like we're probably building up for that next turn now. We can just get inside, hang out, get all of our focus, distraction cards back, see what happens. But, oops. Did not see. Alright, it's happy hour. If there are no victims on play, discard this card and draw another tarot card. Otherwise, panic all victims that are indoors. Move all victims from each hallway into the rec room. Okay. So we need to panic everyone indoors. We'll start with this guy. He's a 1. He is going into the hallway. All hallways, or adjacent hallways. From each hallway to the rec room. Okay. He's in the lab. Where's he going to go? He's on a 4. He's moving into the radio room. The other guy in the hallway is just rolled a 1, so he's switching places with him. We have one in this, looks like a bedroom. He's going over to there. We have one in the other hallway. He just rolled a 1. He is going to go outside. Horrible. And then the kitchen. 3. He's staying put. So the only one in here is that guy. He's having happy hour by himself. But they will, we are going to get some frostbite tokens out. And I know we haven't really talked too much about the frostbite tokens. How those are going to work is if they have a frostbite token and they would get another one, same with us, they will take damage. So we could maybe just let that dude take damage. And I think that automatically draw it, but I think he'd still have full health, but it would activate him. And that, it's okay. I think we're in a good situation. I think we're in a very good situation. Okay, so we need to panic him, though. We need to panic him. He is going to go to 1. He's going inside. So he won't actually do that. If anything, we need to grab him. Get him out. But the good news is this guy's going to move. He's in the air. We need to get him to the airport and we get some cool stuff. I will also get a frostbite token. We need to get inside, otherwise I will take damage the next time I would add one. Which is why I think we're going to sprint. We have 6. We'll be rolling 3 dice. Yep, let's do it. Sprint with 3 dice. We need the desperation die. It'd be a bad way to lose the game, especially when I feel like we're doing okay. 2 cards. Can we swag 2 cards? Yeah. Socket both of those guys. All right, so what do we want to do? We want to get inside. I didn't think about that very much. Get to the commander's hut, get him inside. What can we get in the commander's hut, though? Some Skidozer keys. Not very important. I think getting set up to take out him is probably going to be the best thing we can do. Best thing we can do. All right, so 3 movement, 1 time. I really want to go back out there, but I think we're okay. We're okay. I think we're okay. So we're going to go 1, 2. We'll just get him inside. We're going to have to go inside anyways to... His should be gone. Yeah, his should be gone. His should be gone. It was, he was inside at the end of phase, so this is going to go off. I'm trying to think. Is there anything that covers this when, No. Nothing. No, we're good. Okay. So making sure there wasn't something that, like, if all the other 2 are out, then he automatically assimilates. So that was 1, 2. You know, I'm thinking we just go after this guy. Get ready. But we do need another test, but we can move him into the lab. So we'll do that. Let's move him in. Take him back in. And then I'm going to play the fly faster. I think that's a good play. If we can at least get a success. Yep. 1 success. We had an improvise, right? Nope. No improvise. 1 success. All we need. Get it at the airport. Cost me a time. That's okay. All 3 of these are off. So we can move again. I think we are going to move again. Move him with us over to this hallway. Not that it matters. But I do think we want to take a retaliate because they're expensive and we could use one. And then take a guard. I mean, that's kind of the only other thing. I haven't taken any damage. So grab a guard. And we have 4 to spend plus our free cards. So that's 1, 2, we're at 7. And 4 to spend. Improvise and a close call. We get him in there. That's the plan. Get him in the lab, get him tested, get him out, see which organism he is. We'll have to deal with his bloodlust track. But that's fine. 3, 1, grab the close call. That is good. All right, let's see what happens. That doesn't come off yet because we just brought him in. I don't really want to take him with us. We'll leave him right there. You'd have to roll a 1 to leave. Yeah. So, let's draw the tarot card. Tarot card. Have these all been? No, they haven't all been. All right, tell me where it is. If there are no victims in play, discard this card and draw another tarot card. For each victim in your space, it's just him. You may look through 1 item deck. Place any item face up on the deck and shuffle the others face down underneath. I'm not going back to the tool shed. The supply closet is possible. I could go to the supplies closet if I needed to. It is the closest one. So we're gonna have to do. We're gonna look at. Is that what it said? For each victim in your space, you may look through 1 item deck. Okay, so we're obviously looking through this one. We only have 1. We'll look through them all. Knife's not super helpful. I mean, it is because it'll help retaliate. Probably the best play. The dog's pretty good too, though. To be honest, the dog is pretty good. It's kind of like a free retaliate when he moves into your space. And then he can take all the damage if you need to. The bad news is horror's going up. And then no frostbite tokens. We will move the helicopter back to the air. And we will continue on, but we will panic our exposed victim. He doesn't have much left. He's going to 2. Not ideal. He's not going to go in and get him and take him to the lab, but that's okay. All right, what do we want to do? I think we're going to roll our imp. Focus first. Focus and improvise? I think so. Let's go with the focus first. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. Cost me 1 time, but we'll get back there, grab another dice, play the improvise. Thought my rolls were doing better earlier on. We'll get rid of the short rest, and we need the walks. So we're going to have to get rid of I'm going to get rid of the focus. So we're good on the improvise. We need a walk. All right, so 1, 2, let's get you to the lab. Okay. You're in the lab. We know that he has been assimilated. Reveal the mutated organism and apply all bloodlust effects from the bottom of the current bloodlust level. So we are going to flip the top rightmost card, and it's going to tell us. I haven't fought this one yet. I'm going to tell you right now. I think I've just really actually had the big guy. I'm trying to think. I know I had one with 2. Maybe it was the big in the middle one, but I have not had this guy. So we are going to replace him into there, and we're going to flip this. Fortunately, he hasn't. Oh, we're going to flip. We're going to flip this one. Okay. Fortunately, he's not very high. We will set him up. Grab this guy. He will have 5 health. Not super crazy. I can't imagine if you were to get all 5 of these out, it would just be a bad time. Be a really bad time. But we will do 2 things. This killer panics, and then this killer panics. So we are gonna panic him twice. That's all we're gonna do. So first things first is he's only going to panic. Interesting. He's going out to the hallway. Damn, I got to chase you. Okay, he's going to panic again. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I believe that is all we have to do for right now. His phase is he's going to panic. All right. He's only got 5 health. We'll get our weak attack back. It'll do 2 damage. We have a retaliate. It'll do 2 damage. It's not bad. We have 3 time to spend. I believe that's right. We used 2 walks and a focus. So we are down to 3. That's okay. What do we want to do with that 3? We do still have a close call. Probably get a distraction. I feel like he's going to panic. We have a few tarot cards left. I mean, obviously, it could bring the bloodlust level up, which we don't want. But I feel like we at least have a turn to plan. We turn to plan. If the bloodlust goes up, he will take him out, though. I still think we grab a distraction. We need to set up. We have a guard to retaliate. We're good. We need to set up for like one good swoop on this guy. Oh, you have to be 1 space away. So that's okay. It's okay. If we could get a movement and get out there, that would be okay. 3, though. I need to be able to do something on the next turn. I know we're going to get a bunch of cards back, but yeah, let's just grab a distraction. See if we can get that to work for us. For the 3, go back up there. We'll grab our weak attack. We'll put our free cards back because we'll be set up for the next one, I think. Be able to do better. All right. So, what's he going to do? First things first is this killer panics. He's got a 4. He's going outside. Okay. We'll grab the tear. What supplies are in the chopper? If the helicopter is at station 2891, it is not. You in the outdoor space, you may take 2 random items from the one that are out of play. It's not going to happen. That's the other reason. I only have 2 random items. Okay, we're going to draw an event card, though. There's been an accident in the lab. Oh my god, an explosion has occurred in the lab. Anyone in the lab, which is me, immediately takes 1 damage. Do I take it? Or do I guard it? We'll take it. I think we'll take it. Be fine. Be fine. We have a short rest coming back. But we will take this little token, and it's going to make it a little bit easier on us. Okay. Done. Does he take... I believe he takes frostbite damage. Thinking. Frostbite damage. Frostbite icon means you, each victim, and each enemy in an outdoor space gain a frostbite. Yep. Okay. And then we'll move the chopper back to the Arctic. So, chopper is right here. What to do, what to do. Well, I think we're just hanging out. He will no longer panic. We have no more extra panics. We're going to play distraction, and we'll go from here. So we are at 6. We will roll both of these. I could not have rolled any better. So we'll take that into account. That's going to go 1. And then 1, 2, 3 gives us 9. Can't do a whole lot. Cannot do a whole lot right now. But we have 9 now. And we have a ton of cards coming back. So let's see if we can wrap this up quickly. I think we grab the Furious Strike. And an Improvise. Puts us down to 7. And we go hunting. Or 4, 3... No. Yep. Improvise for sure. Down to 6. 4... 1, 1. We'll at least have a card to throw away. I think that's a good play. Okay, so 4, 1, 1. Okay, I don't know if we need it. We may need it. How many cards do we have? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only get 2 cards back. Probably both of the walks. Probably both the walks. Alright, what's going to happen? He's going to panic. He is going to panic. He is going back inside. Saw the explosion. I'm trying to think. He would have taken damage. Ooh, hold on. We didn't do this. We did the event, but hold on. So he's going to move into here anyways. We'll go back to his. I skipped. This is from the last one. He's going to take this guy out. It's absolutely going to happen. So the Bloodlust will go up. He wouldn't be outside, so he wouldn't take another damage. We did the helicopter thing. I don't know how I missed that. He was probably screaming at me. So he's back in. Took one out. He would target another one. No one to target. Now he will panic. We'll draw another card. 4. So he goes right back outside. feel like we missed something. Feeling like I missed something. Probably did. Okay, so he's back outside. Now we'll draw the tarot card. I don't like that. Of course, thick skin. All right, well, it was easy. Now it's not. Okay, well, that's fine. I want him to attack me. I want him to attack me, but we'll see what happens because we'll have to go take him out. 1, 2, move. Sit on that weapons cache. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay. No panicking. Let's improvise. We can swack the fly faster. And a close call. Yep. Swack that and a close call. Okay. So we are good on improvise. We're gonna walk. Reset my time. Okay. Use a time. 1, 2. Yep. We'll hit it with a Furious Strike. We're good there. So we will do 2 damage. What's he hitting for right now? Just 1. And we'll get a time. And then let's walk. I only want to walk once. I'm not going to get a walk once. Could take a damage, but I don't think that's a good idea. That was a 3. Alright, so we will use a time, and I will walk 1 spot. That's all I needed to do. We're going to play my weak attack. That'll be a hit. So 2 because of the revolver. So we have got rid of that one, and he is now down to 4. What do we got? I think we're chilling. I want to search. Yeah, trying to think what we're getting back. Short rest, focuses, yeah. Nothing crazy. So let's grab a search card. So we know we can search there. Do that for 2. We're down to 3. Maybe plan for 1 really big turn. Yep. Grab a distraction. We can hunt him on the next turn. Walk. About got this guy. About. We'll see what happens though. I'm sitting at 3 health. So that would be bad. Alright, so what's he gonna do? He's gonna panic. Going back inside. Tarot card. Oh my gosh. Acid Bloody. Okay. When you deal damage, 1 or more damage to this mutated, I grab another. Wow. Acidic body fluids. So I take damage when you deal 1 or more damage to this mutated organism. Yikes. Man, I just want him to hit me. He's not gonna hit me though. Not gonna hit me until I think we get to. He's frustrating. All right, let's see what happens. One more tarot card. We go after him? Nope. Let's plan for that big turn. Let's plan for that big turn. We got a distraction. We swap 2 cards. Gonna have to. Both focuses? Yep. Alright, so that's gonna give us 4 time. We're gonna search. Success. Alright, let's search our item deck right here. What do we have? Flamethrower and a flare gun. This must be kept in your hands and may not leave, and you may not have any items in your backpack. Okay, so once, maybe used once per action phase to deal damage equal to half the killer's current health. Rounded down. Or, okay, so this would take 2 out. I'm not really sure this was helpful. I don't really know if I want it. I'm trying to think. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That search card may not have been what I wanted to do. I did get a success. We have a flare gun. We can use the flare gun in our... Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take the flare gun. I'm going to take the flare gun. I'll put this in our backpack. And we'll put that there. I'm only saying because this one we have to be 1 away. Like, it won't work right next to him. And we kind of need that to modify. Alright, I'm going to play a short rest as well. Oh, that was 1. Play a short rest as well. We're going to have to go on him. That's not good. Okay, there's nothing I can do about it. I am going to have to heal up, increase the horror, decrease my time, and end my turn immediately. Not great. But we have 8 time to deal with. And I have a retaliate, a guard. We're going to get 2 walks and a weak attack, which is fine. So we're going to have to go after him. We're going to have to grab a Furious Strike for 4. Oh, we know what we're doing. 4. A Improvise for 3. And a Close Call for 1. And that, hopefully, will be the hand that wins us this game. At least that's what I'm hoping. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Alright, so what's he going to do? This is going to be his last... He is going to panic. Go into 2. To the hallway. Still 2 movement. Tarot card. Who can we trust if they're not mutated and panic each of the exposed victims and... If there are no. Panic each of the exposed victims and. Otherwise, he's just going to move. So he's going to move. Closest victim to him. We can get rid of this token, right? Yeah, we can get rid of this token. I say it's going to be this guy. He's going to move for 2. Hit him for 1. Takes him out. Moves this up. He's now hitting 2-2, and this killer panics right now. Goes back out to the hallway. Okay, that's good. And we might as well reveal this. When this card is revealed, any remaining exposed victims are immediately assimilated. If there's only 1 mutated in play and you are in its space at the beginning of the killer phase, you have been assimilated and you lose the game. Okay, well, that is something now to keep mindful of. Alright. So now, he is going to move twice and attack. We don't want that to happen. How am I going to use a retaliate, though? Oh, he can move to me, though. I just don't want him to get up that high. Just thinking. Okay, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 5 health. I can't take him out on this turn. We're going to have to move. We're going to have to move. All right. Let's walk. Oh, that is not what we wanted to do. That was the wrong card. I guess I'll keep the roll. It's not what we wanted to do. We want to play and improvise. So we need to make sure that this works. So can re-roll both of these for 2. Let's do it. Still have to swag 2 cards. I don't like that. But to be honest, these guys aren't gonna help me right now. I might just get rid of them so we can make this work, because I need to hit them. Okay, so that'll work. We have a improvise in play. We will walk, which we need 2 movement. 2 movement's good. So 1, 2. Let's Furious Strike him. That hits, so we will get a time back, and we will do 2 damage, which is going to do 1 damage to us, but that's gone. Okay, and then just at the end of the killer's turn, beginning. All right, we'll do the weak attack. It's a good hit. We'll take one of those off the flare. Do 2 more. It's going to give us an extra die, so that's good. And then let's walk away. We don't want to walk too far. I'm good with the lab. That's good enough. If I am the only one... Hold up. Okay, so I can't even be in the same space as... I know he's going to move there, but it won't be at the beginning of his turn. I just don't have a way to do the damage I want. So what if we go to the rec room? Hang out in the rec room. He won't make it to the rec room. He'll make it to the hall. Take it out. We'll draw an event. It'll be my turn. I'll hang out in the rec room. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go from here to the rec room because he's going to move that way. Nothing I can do about it. And that should be good. We have 3 to spend. Grab a distraction. And that is the end of my turn. Walk, weak attack, Furious Strike, walk, guard, retaliate. Yeah, that retaliate card did absolutely nothing for us. I could try to get the rest of them out, but I don't see the point. We're down to 1 health on him. I just need to survive a turn. Don't start in his spot, and we should be able to finish this off. So what's he going to do? Right off the bat, he is going to move here and attack. Move here and attack. So this guy is gone. We have an event. What's up, Doc? Choose a victim. That victim is now a doctor. If you are in the same room as the doctor during the upkeep phase, 2 health. It's about to happen. So why not? Why not? Oh, you were a doctor. Perfect. Okay. All right. Next, Next. Okay, so my turn. He's going to come in there. We have 6. I'm about to get some cards back. We should be okay. I'm thinking this is going to move to us. He's going to move into that room. He's going to try to kill the doctor. So we are going to take a guard for 2. Oh, hold up. We're not ready for this. We're going to do this first. Play the distraction first. I'm good getting rid of 2 focuses for... Yeah. I'm good getting rid of both of those focuses to turn that in. Because that's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4. We're up to 9. We can grab... We're going to get that attack back. So let's grab the planning. Planning card for 4. Guard for 2. No. Retaliate for 4. Down to 1. Grab a close call. I think that's good. He's going to come in there. We could probably take him out this turn. That's the play right there. We have a planning. Why did we grab the planning then? I don't know why I grabbed the planning. We'll see what happens. This should be it, though. This should be it. Okay, so he is going to come in to here. And he's going to attack. And we're going to play a retaliate. We're going to roll 4 dice. And we're going to be successful. So no damage. We will do 2 back to him. And that is that. He tried to take the doctor out, and we didn't even need that planning card. Alright, so this is going to conclude my playthrough of Panic at Station 2891. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if there's anything you saw. I think this is like my 3rd playthrough maybe on this feature. I'm really enjoying Series 2. If you cannot guess, I think it's fantastic. I think this is definitely a more than worthy sequel so far. I'm going to run a poll. On what you guys would like to see next. We obviously have 3 features I have yet to explore. We have a Vignetta, Terror from the Grave. We can pull that with locations. So about the time this goes up, I'm going to put a poll up and we'll figure out what will be the next installment of Final Girl on Eat Drink Game. That is the plan. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. Leave me a comment. If you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Much love.